You too. As per usual, yeah, I was running behind, but it was for a good reason, Mike. I was actually paying a bill, paying another bill, clearing out a credit card, getting that out the way because it was driving me up the wall. I was searching the whole freaking truck, and um I couldn't find my this book. I have like a little notebook, and I actually made a newer one with all my balances and everything that needs to get paid, and I could not find that book to to save my life, and it was driving me up the wall. And guess what? I found it. I said, "Well, I got enough time. I got enough time to." I said, I got enough time to pay the bill and be online on time for all my fans. I said, I got enough time. Oh Lord, no, there's never enough time. You know what I'm saying? Never enough time. And the next great thing that I am doing right now, that's why I'm still sitting here. I have uh, I have wonderfully bought me some. Made me a cup of coffee. Sorry about that. I wonderfully made me an actual cup of coffee in the truck, in this new truck, and I haven't made a freaking total mess of things. And I'm trying to find. There it is, the creamer. And I will be with you guys in just a second. That Monster drinks, which ain't good for you. I've been drinking them lately, and it's breaking the bank. So better best thing I can do is start making my coffee again. Get back down to one cup. The only reason I'm probably on going to drink 2 cups today is because this new mattress in this truck is hard as a rock. Hard as the rock. Did you see what the rock is kicking? Yeah, it's hard. It's freaking hard, bro. Hard. But that's okay. We have our health. Oh, come on, really? I'm telling you, this daggone uh let's see who came in. I'm not haven't moved yet, so hey Tamika, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning, Charles. What's up, dog? Bro, woo, 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 woo. Good morning, good morning. How we doing? Let's go ahead and we're going to start the on certified now. Agree. Yada yada yada. See, I usually do all this stuff before I before I get going, but I gotta do it the other way. 1140. Please get that out the way. Done. Done. Oh, um, see, this new truck's got a daggone. It'll cut off ASAP as soon as you turn it on. They trying to save money and all this other stuff and driving me up the boohoo. But that's all right. That's all right. That's okay. We gonna get it anyway. Um, I'm presently heading west into St. Louis. I have a feeling I'm going to be passing by another Menards. I'm gonna pull this truck right up in their parking lot. Especially this Menards. They said it was okay because I told them I did, you know, been going to this certain Menards for a minute, and I'm gonna see if I can get me some more fence posts, maybe 10 or 20. 20 is gonna run me about $60. That's what I want to do. So that would give me a good at least a quarter of this guy's fence to get done. And I don't want to have too much stuff in here. You know what I mean? And I'm looking into that. I'm gonna get that done today. Hey, I bring it. How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. The only reason I can say hello is because I'm standing still for the moment. But let's get our coffee forward. I'm presently a sloppy person, and normally the truck be like toe up from the floor up. I'm actually been cleaning and sweeping and trying to keep this thing in a somewhat decent order, which you know honestly it makes my life a little bit better and makes it pleasant, not smelling like behind all the time. I'm just saying, I'm gonna be the only one that admits it, not sounding like an astronaut. But the what I wanted to say, okay, it is a blessing to wake up each and every day, because some days you wish you didn't wake up. And I don't mean to say that in a negative way, but I'm just keeping it 100. Some days you done been through something you wish you didn't. You wish you didn't. Good morning. Good morning. Um, but if anybody did you guys notice the thumbnail that I put that I said looks can be deceiving. And I noticed it, and every time I look at it, I just laugh myself. I laugh myself silly. And the reason why I laugh myself silly is because of the name. That is a ship, the HSV-2. It's the meaning behind it is high speed vehicle, I guess number two or something. You know what I mean? But just want to show y'all something. It's gonna be real quick. I couldn't get it to slow down any more than that. But if you Google HSV2,
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
if you Google HSV2 and you get it, if you don't want to Google, just go back to the video and look what it says and hit the pause button. It The United States government named a U.S. fighting ship as Herpes Simplex 2. The USS Herpes Simplex 2. Herpes Simplex 2 is the virus that attacks the genital areas. See, and that's what I wanted to talk about today. We get to this point that you know looks can be deceiving. That we're covering up. We're covering up. You know certain things. We're covering up the fact that we have some of us, including myself. That's why I say it. Some of us have certain problems. I have a million of them. One of them is I'm an emotional eater. And again, I'm not. I am not a. I am not a. You know, psychiatrist, psychologist, a counselor, or anything. But I realized that I was an emotional eater. What I mean by that, it's the same thing that happens with people that are obese. They get a certain type of high by engulfing, chowing down, throwing down, excitement of overeating
and making themselves sick. I remember literally, you know, before pre-COVID, I was so excited to get on, to go cruising and get on cruise ships. And you know why I was excited about getting on cruise ships? You wouldn't freaking believe it. I was excited about getting on a cruise ship because, because literally, because I could pig the heck out. Most people get on cruise ships, they get the cruise package, and they drink. They're so silly. They're trying to drink their fill. Well, I was trying to eat my fill, and every night, and including during the day, because over the years I did something to my stomach, and I would eat. I would eat till I was about to explode, and my stomach is very weak. So guess what? It comes back to haunt me. 9 times out of 10, it would be in the middle of the night or the middle of the day. I'd have to run back to the room, empty out, empty out my stomach. Not a number two, but bringing it up, blah 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 blah. Blah, you know what I mean? And I would literally go back and eat some more. My cruise buddies, the cruise family that we go with, Charles and Cynthia. By the time they all got up, I was on breakfast number three or four. Breakfast number three or four, literally. You know what I'm saying? And I would just eat myself silly. The blessing that happened with COVID, I slowed down a lot. Um, I actually started losing weight in the middle of this, COVID thing, and I started looking when we went on the boat. I didn't have breakfast number four or five. I literally had breakfast one, and literally that was it. Um, and I slowed down because I noticed it. Other people didn't realize that I was. My wife realized it, and I would laugh and joke with Charles about it. But other people didn't know that this is what I was doing. And that's what I'm saying. Looks can be deceiving. Um, I want to tell y'all a story, and this was in the midst of my depression because I knew I was depressed. I knew it. Low self esteem, low everything. You know what I'm saying? And in the midst of that, depression, I met this woman that would become my wife. She thinks that I'm this super stud, sexy, blah blah, whatever. Y'all can laugh too, cause I laugh every time I think about it. But to her, I am I am a number. I am a 10 to her. She's a 10 to me. So let's before y'all even saying she is a 10 to me. And through the years that helped my self esteem, my self worth, my my growth, my my everything. Through the years that literally helped me to grow as a person, and to actually grow a pair, to actually not think woe is me, oh the world's coming in, all of that, because she encouraged me. She puffed me up. She says, "You're beautiful. You're a beautiful man. You're sexy. You're mine." And blah blah. I mean, and it just it encouraged me to not be so self-conscious. It encouraged me to be that that person that I should have developed into so many years ago, at least 30 years prior to meeting this woman. Because I've been walked on, talked about, laughed at, fussed at, the whole thing, cheated on. But I've been through the gauntlet. I've been through the valley of the shadow of death. But I always wondered, why did this woman, want to be with me? Why did she like me? I like her. I like her, and it was in falling in love and fell in love and was happy. And the story I want to tell y'all, this I've told it before, but this when I told it, it was it was a while back. Probably 20 or 30 subscribers. Not building on it, but here's the story. My wife's from Tampa. She loves when she was single, she would always go, like you women do. Y'all go. Um, she would go to Clearwater. Hold on 1 second. Dang on it. She would go. Hold on, I gotta change this. Okay. She would go to Clearwater every year. She just loves to go to the beach and sit at the beach and read her tablet. She has these goofy love stories that she reads. She just puts a hat on under shade, reads at the beach. Charles, remember when we went to that stupid beach and everybody in Costa Rica, everybody trying to sell us something. I didn't want to go there. We could have been to another quiet beach, but and what did she do? You and me, I kept on going. You was in the water like a fish. I kept on coming in and out of the water. You, my wife and your wife was sitting under a thing, and she was just enjoying herself reading with her feet in the sand. That's what she loves to do. Well, I think it was our first year of dating. I think, or the second year. We had welcome in. We had She invited me to go with her to Clearwater, and we went to the Hyatt Regency or some place down there, and showing on the beach and everything. And we went out and we started walking on the beach. And lo and behold, okay, yeah, I gotta write this down. Hold on, guys. And lo and behold, I was walking with her, and for some reason, something said, "You a stud muffin, man. You need to show all these other women. You walking with this woman, you a stud muffin. You need to take off your shirt and strut down the beach." And I took off my shirt, and here it is. I'm strutting down the beach, thinking I'm the shit. You can't touch me. And I got my chest puffed out. She said, "What you doing?" I said, "Shoot, I'm walking down the beach." And she literally said, "Are you sure you want to do that?" I said, "Yeah. I'm sexy. I'm sexy, and I know it." And I'm strutting. I'm walking like Saturday Night Fever. When you hear that, dun 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 dun. You get that to me? I used to walk. I'm a woman, man. And I'm just a strut. I got my chin out. You couldn't tell me nothing. You couldn't tell me nothing. And I'm sitting there, and she ain't say nothing. She ain't say nothing until we got back to the hotel room. No, she didn't even say nothing then. Cause I walked in and I'm humming. I'm humming to myself. I'm humming to myself. Can't touch this. Doom doo 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 doo. Can't touch it. Doom doo doo doo. I mean, man, my self esteem was at before I met her was like a -5. Now it's at a +15 from a 1 to 10. It's at a +15. I walk up to the mirror because I ain't put my shirt on yet. I walk up to the mirror and I look and I see, because I'm a high yellow, light skinned brother that I'm right at the point about to get a sunburn. I'm literally right at the point about to get a sunburn. But I look at myself in the mirror and reality just doesn't just kick in. Reality bitch slaps me in the face and says, "Hey, stupid, look at yourself again." Then I look, I did a double take, and I seen these two big ass man boobs and a not a six pack. I'm thinking I'm walking around with a six pack. I see a keg. I see this big old pop belly. I look like a high yellow Buddha. And I looked and I told my wife, I said, "Hey, you let me walk around looking like this?" I said, "Don't you ever in your life let me do something that's stupid again." And I tell you, she fell the heck out. She laughed. So every time we talk about it, before I can finish the sentence, she is just hysterically laughing. She fell out in tears and laughed herself silly. I was mad at the time, but later on I learned to laugh about it and know that that was so funny because I thought literally you couldn't tell me nothing. I thought my stuff didn't stink. I mean, you couldn't tell me a freaking thing. Then I looked and I said, "Oh my God, you let me." What she said? "Well, I asked you. I said, well, was you sure?" Hold on. I knew it. The freaking truck. Hold on. Hold on, guys. Gotcha. I thought I just got what you said. I thought the volume went down. But and the reason I say that looks can be deceiving. A lot of us deceive ourselves and again, I don't want to be. I'm not attacking you guys because I just told you what happened to me. I just swore I was the shit. I swore I was the I was it. You know what I mean? But see, we're in this day and age of now. If you're secure in yourself, do you, boo boo? I'm not talking to you. But if you that one person that think you so sexy that you got 3 or 4 stomachs, or you walking down the beach with a Buddha belly, and you ain't a Buddhist. Do you see what I'm saying? You're not a Buddhist. You don't go to the temple. Hold on, I got to do one more thing. Drive location. Let's see. Hold on. Uh, hold on. 5 see, I gotta manually put this stuff in. N B R A Z I L. Yeah, sorry. Uh, Done. Save. And we're in this day and age. Oh, well, you're fat shaming. Well, I'm not fat shaming because I'm fat. I'm just telling you like it is, and that's my excuse. What's yours? Oh, I'm sexy, and we put on this stuff that was not made for us, was not built for us. We put on stuff that's 5 times too small for us to put on, but we think we're sexy. And some of you people that are not of my gender, you're putting on eyeliner and eyelash and eyeshadow that's orange colored and all these crazy colors that is not appealing to anybody. Now I can understand if you're with somebody that says, "Hey, babe, would you think you could put?" I think just throw up green is so sexy to me. I think throw up green is wonderful to me. You know. Yeah. Now, if my wife asked me to do something like that, baby, I need you to put because I want to see your man boobs. I would think, hey, okay, you kind of crazy. You literally crazy. But hey, I'm freaky too. I'm with it. But no. And we say, well, they're healthy. No, you're beating on your heart. You're beating on your body, and you're slowly killing yourself. Now, and I'm just going to say the same thing with the opposite. These vegans, because we were not built to be herbivores. Don't get me wrong, omnivores. That I think omnivores eat both. We're built to do a little bit of both, not to be herbivores. Yeah, it's a fad or whatever. But see, you get some that have these babies that they give them coconut milk or almond milk when they should be having Infamil, and the baby is malnourished and everything. And don't give you don't blame me because it's you see people go to jail for that. Do you see what I'm saying? So we're trying to show we're trying to show and we're trying to live this fake behind life. I have a buddy tell me, well, our marriage, my wife wants to show the world that our marriage is perfect, and it ain't. But that same sense, I know that man loves his wife. He would kill for that woman. See, we put on this facade for the world one, to make ourselves look good, and we need to. And I don't have the answer. Please don't think I do. We put on this facade for the world to make everybody think. Oh, okay, I'm getting old. I'm getting confused here. Hold on one second. Okay, this one guy. Really? Boy, this new truck. I'm still learning it. When that thing beeps off, that means some door is not closed all the way. Yep. Now it is. All right. We have this facade that we think the world will love us if we do something that isn't with it conducive to what we normally are. You know, like I said, I walked along the beach thinking I was the shit, and reality kid. Why is it, boy? Okay, hold on. My air's not kicking in. We walk in this world with confusion. I think that's the best word I could say about it. We walk in this world. It's like the song with Phil Collins, "The Land of Confusion." Because instead of us trying and wanting to be ourselves, we're doing something that has nothing to do with who we are. Well, I'm I want to be sexy. Well, you know what? You are sexy. You're sexy to you, and you're sexy to whoever finds you sexy. You just got to find that one that finds you sexy. Hold up. See, one thing about driving a truck, you have to learn with years of experience certain things, because all these truckers done made their spots. I have to go really wide to make this turn without tearing my truck up. So that's why you see me backing up to get the heck out of Dodge City here and making that turn. Okay. We got that. Who is that rapper that she don't even put no drawers on? I can understand if you wearing something sexy in the old way. I understand that. But this one, she had nothing but mesh on and nothing else. Not and this was supposed to be sexy. This was supposed to be beautiful. Beautiful to who? You know, and that same person, that her dancers are complaining that she's making them have these orgies and all kind of stuff. And they're scared they're gonna lose their job, so they jump in, you know. See, this is when something is messing with you in the head. This is when something's messing with you. And again, I don't know what I'm talking about. So if you're taking it personal, get over it. We're just talking. You know what I'm saying? And this is why I can laugh about it. I can laugh about it because this is coming from a guy with low self-esteem. I had it for years, and I finally now I look. I could give a rat's I could give a rat's behind. You know what I'm saying? Because the low self-esteem is my esteem. I embraced it because it's not low no more. And I didn't do anything or lash out or dress up like a fool to get to that point. I didn't do any of that, but I just became. It took a while, but I can't became me. My wife would and she said it, and I'm like, well, hold up, you ain't no. I didn't say it to her, so no, you ain't no skinny man. But she kind of hinted at my stomach because she was like, well, it's the end thing, and I caught it. I caught it one day, and it didn't hurt my feelings, but I caught it because she had me. You know how these guys wear these dress shirts with the not tucked in. Well, I don't do that. I don't do that. But she had me doing. I'm like, and I did it a few times, and I looked like an idiot because the certain dress shirts that are made like that, they're cut. The bottom is cut shorter. When I did it, because at that point in time, I had a 19.5 inch neck. I'm at a 16 right now. 16 and a half. But at the time, I had a 19.5 inch neck. That tell you how big I was. And when I would pull it out, it was like me wearing a dress. And I finally said, you know what? I'm always this people pleaser. And I'm like, I'm looking like an idiot. And she said, well, that's the end thing. I said, babe, I don't want to hurt your feelings, but that's not in for me. I look like an idiot. And I'm not doing it anymore. You do see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to realize, and I'm not telling any of y'all that y'all are looking like idiots. I'm just using my story as an example. Sometimes you have to realize, hey, I'm looking like a freaking idiot, and I'm not going to do it no more. That's why when I looked at myself in the mirror and I seen that I was a high yellow Buddha with man boobs strutting down strutting down the beach, thinking, and I'm humming, can't touch this, doom 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 doom, can't touch this, and my boobs are swinging, and I'm like, and I realized in my brain is like, it was like a little mouse, like those mouse. You see those mouses that run on the treadmill? They was using that as a generator to ignite the spark to realize that you look like a daggone fool. You look like an idiot. And the woman that you loved, she said, "Look, hey, you was all in your glory. I wasn't gonna say nothing." And every time I bring that story up, she laughs. I'm gonna tell her when she calls this morning. I said, I'm gonna tell that story on the live. I promise you, I should record it when I call. She gonna bust out laughing because she laughed so hard she was in tears. She said, "Well, I warned you." I said, "Are you sure you want to do this? Are you sure you want to go strutting down the beach?" And I told her, "Don't you ever let me do that again." And sometimes you got to have a friend. You got to have a loved one. You got to have a child. You got to have someone that's got the gonads to say, hey, ma, hey, dad, hey, buddy, don't do that. You're looking stupid. You're acting stupid, or that's not conducive. My friend, I say it all the time because he saved my life, saved my marriage a million times. Hey, oh, don't do that. Been there, done that. It don't work. Are you sure? Because I'm gonna. No, don't do that. We need. You need that one friend. Not no. And let me say it this way. I'm not talking about that one that the keeping it real friend. The keeping it real just wants to hurt your damn feelings. You need that friend that says, "Hey, I that that don't look appealing on you. How about what about such and such? I think you'll be more sexy doing that." Ladies, do you not know the more clothes you put on, the more sexy you become, especially the older gentlemen. I don't know about the 40s and the 30s. That ain't me. But the older and the more sophisticated that you look, your real hair, eyelashes that are not a foot long, magic markers on your forehead because you done shaved off your eyebrow. What's wrong with your eyebrows? Guys, if you're going to be fat, yo, no problem. But just remember that you are fat. Coming up next, wellness for Fuka Mama. If you don't want to be fat no more, watch her video. She get that beat. Wellness for Fuka Mama. Hey, you like that segue, huh? You like that? And I think the the head wraps, the head scarf, I think they are mindful. They show our people. I wear a bandana. I wear it for a different reason. One, I'm bald head. Two, it's not because I think I'm a wannabe biker. I used to be a biker. I rode bikes for years, motorcycle. But it's because I I get I get like really bad sinus infection. It's the only thing that stops it for some dumb reason. I don't know why, but for some dumb reason, I get really bad sinus infection. But it's become my go-to. I have different color bandanas. See, you have to stop worrying about what the style is. If you ever go into a Gucci store, and nothing against the Rainbow Push Coalition, but a lot of the jackets are all those freaking colors. I'm not that way. I don't roll that way. That's do you, boo boo. That's not stylish to me. I can't afford it, but I would like to be like the more of the Kevin Samuels type. I'm gonna wear this and I'm gonna have this tie on and what I would love to do that. But I'm just I don't have that money like that. I don't roll like that. You know? But see, if I say anything today, sometimes we'll we'll walk in public strutting our stuff thinking we all that. And again, I'm not attacking nobody, but I was telling a funny story that I realized that I look like an idiot. And see, a lot of times you have to realize that you look like an idiot to make that change. Sometimes you have to realize you're acting like an idiot to make that change. I don't know. I must have hit a button or something. I don't know. Sometimes, sometimes you have to understand reality is still reality. Your loved ones. Oh, I just realized something with my truck. It has interactive high beams. Another car comes on, it cuts off automatically. Yo, that's awesome. I'm sorry that I'm trucker geeking right now. Reality kicks in, and there's nothing wrong with it. You know what? Again, this is just for entertainment purposes. We just talking right now. I'm not, I'm not talking about anybody because, brother, I looked at my stomach today. I just try. trying to get back on track, trying to I exercised earlier yesterday morning. Hey, walked 3 miles, mile and a half one way for food. Got my card out. I did a little short video. Check it out. We're moving here on this channel, and just ask you if you get a chance. I'm not saying please, 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 for the love of God, do not run my playlist. If you could watch one video, leave a smiley face, something, hit the plus, hit the thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. I'm almost at 2,000 hours. I never thought that I would ever make it this far. Maybe the next 6 months, which is right around, and once I hit the 2,000 hour mark, I would like to, this is my plan, I want to push smaller videos, because the people that come to my channel don't like those 20 minutes. They like the smaller one. I'm keep on doing the shorts, but I got small ones. Got to get those hours in. And I want to get to the point that I'm at maybe 2,500 before the great deletion happens, which will probably be around March or April. If I can get to that point, I'll be at a good spot to almost make it. So this is what I'm pushing for. Just like I said when I said for new YouTubers, guys, hang in there. Know what's coming. The great deletion is coming next year. I got to get as many hours as I can before YouTube starts snatching them up again. I got to get to that point. I'm gonna push and I'm gonna push and I'm gonna push. We got to try. Don't give up. Keep moving forward. The same thing. And I've said this. I've had conversations with Charles all the time. We all got problems. It's just how you learn to cope with them, how you learn to deal with them, how you learn to understand them and have fun with it. You know, I have fun with it. I figure it out and then I keep going. And when I feel down and out, because I don't throw none of my clothes away, I put on one of my big boy pants and be lying to myself. Oh Lord, I'm losing weight again. I got these baggy pants on to make me feel good. But then I realize, okay, I got to get back on my game. I got to keep pushing forward. I have to stay healthy for me first. Be healthy physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. And if you think I was attacking you or whatever, it's not my intention. It's my intention to have entertainment and tell a story about the foolishness that I've been through and the foolishness that I've done. You know what I'm saying? And we get to laugh about it. Because like I said, I'm gonna tell her. I'm gonna say, guess what? I told that story again. She's gonna say, she's gonna bust out laughing. But live, laugh, love, learn, and keep moving forward. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down, guys. I gotta get down the road. And as always, if you don't think nobody loves you, know that God loves you and I love you too. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace out and see y'all tomorrow.